All right. What's up, guys? Whoever's watching this, I hope they had a wonderful day, and it is officially day 14 of documenting my YouTube journey. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, recently, today, it was really recent too, probably like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Um, the person who I want to beat in subscribers, um my dad, who, if all of you don't know, he actually gave me some good advice in doing this YouTube thing because um he was saying, yo, you don't really have content. You seem to be a good speaker, but you seem to um not have that much idea of what you want to say, and you just repeat the same thing you say every day. Also, you scratch yourself in the video, which I did not know up until now. But see, I'm doing it again. I actually have to control that, uh, before I actually get on video. But it was pretty solid advice though, because it's um it's pretty good advice. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Because I really did know that up until now. Like, it's not like I wasn't aware of it, because I already knew that I was just repeating everything I said. It was like, yo, you gotta be consistent. Yo, you gotta have discipline, like all of that. I just didn't know like I would be called out on it like this early. So the only reason I say this is because I don't really put too much thought into these videos, since I really said beginning of this series that it was more about the quantity than the quality for me. So I really just pump out these trash videos like every day, because I would just like build up that consistency, as I said before. But my dad said, maybe you should just post every week, because then you'll be consistent, but you'll also have that quality of that video, because you'll actually think of a good idea, and also think of something you want to talk about, like what your niche wants, like what's your niche. And I've been getting that advice too, because I got that from my friend Matthew Goldstein, um and my other friend, who's about to be my roommate, Ian Lamb. Yeah, they both said, Ian said, yeah, you don't really have content, you're just talking to the camera. So yeah, and I knew all these things too, but being called out on it, like, I think I actually have to make that change if I want to make it big on YouTube. Because the thing is, like, my dad, as you know, like, I want to beat him in subscribers. So he has 50 subscribers, I only have 14. So if I'll give you some advice now, if someone is more successful than you and has already like experienced what you're going through right now, you should definitely listen to them. Because even though my dad, he doesn't have like that many subscribers, he still has more than me. So I better listen to what he has to say about this topic. So if you think about it, like, you should always take that into consideration, because I've seen so many people, they don't listen or respect people who have already experienced what they're experiencing. Like, if they want to get good at something, and they always really fail because they just don't listen. They think they could do everything on their own, and that's really a terrible mindset to have, because you want others to listen to you, but you can't listen to someone else and the advice they have to share. Like, even if it's bad advice, you should at least give it like maybe just a doubt. Like, even if you think, hey, I'm better than him, like, I don't know why he wants to give me advice. Like, you should at least like hear them out first and say, all right, maybe I could take that into consideration. Because I know so many people, like, I try to give them like advice about basketball, say, because like I know how to shoot and stuff. And I've gotten advice from someone else who was already better than me, and yeah, I practiced every day. I worked on my form and I eventually got good. And then when I tried to kind of tell that to someone else, they really didn't listen to me. They were just like, "Yeah, I know, I can shoot." And they are probably like the worst shooters I've ever seen. So, you should definitely take that into consideration when you have this advice in front of you, because it's really just free advice, so it's up to grab. So I think when taking that into consideration, I'm probably going to um probably end the series early, because I definitely, like, since I already started, I might as well just make that commitment to it, make a promise to myself to kind of continue it, but not like do it all the way, because that way I could really just start my actual journey faster. Because I think originally I said I was going to um documenting my journey for 100 days, but I think now I might as well just do it for 50 days, because if you think about it, I only have that 24-hour time crunch, and there's only so much content you could actually learn and also produce in that 24-hour time crunch. So I think I will do it weekly after the 50 days are over, because then I could actually have that quality of the video and also the quantity, because I'll be posting weekly. And maybe I could post more than once a week, which will be fine, because they'll be expecting something like throughout like 1 week. So I think it'll be fine if I start from posting every day to once a week. And I think the reason why said I was going to post every day is because I got so caught up in kind of negatively comparing myself to others. Like, I see short form content creators, they post every day, but I really failed to consider that that form of content is way easier than long form, since obviously, like, it's a short form video, so you could easily just post it one day, probably 30 seconds, a minute, and then you'll be done. And then you can edit, that won't take that long. But yeah, I think I'll end it 50 days. um yeah, I think I saw Penguin Zero, and he posted every day, but he also has minimal editing, so I really shouldn't like compare myself to him, like, since he's already made it. I should probably compare like the when he started to begin, but definitely not to where he is now, because he has years of experience ahead of me. Um what else? But yeah, but there's a wisdom of listening, but there's also the wisdom of not listening to kind of the naysayers, I want to say, or like the haters. Because if someone has like a pessimistic view, and they are like, um or like someone said to me, uh yo, just please just stop, it's embarrassing. um but I really shouldn't take that, like, I shouldn't take that into consideration, because like this is for me, like I want to do this for myself, really. Like, um I'm trying to think, but like, yeah, if there is like a time to not listen to people when they say, yo, don't do this or don't do that, like, you shouldn't put a limit, like they shouldn't put a limit to what you can achieve. That's the thing. So yeah, and when that time comes, there is the wisdom of listening to yourself, because when someone says, hey, don't post content or don't do this, just really putting that limit to your mind and what you could achieve, you really have to say to yourself, hey, should I actually listen to them, or should I continue this on my own? Um, Definitely take a think long and hard. Like, there are times when you shouldn't do it, like, hey, I want to jump off a cliff, something like that. Like, if it's dangerous, like there are special circumstances. I'm not saying don't listen to someone saying don't do that, but if it's really your dream, like, don't let any like idiots or anything talk you out of it. It's like that one Stan Lee quote, who, because one guy almost talked him out of creating Spider-Man, and that's crazy because Spider-Man is literally the most popular superhero now. So if Stan Lee actually listened to him, then we wouldn't have a pop culture icon, and Spider-Man would have never been created. So you should definitely always think long and hard and listen to your instincts, listen to your gut feeling, and really think whether this situation will pertain to you and will benefit you in the future. But yeah, um from now on, I really want to promise you guys that I'll try not to repeat things I've said in the past, because I've gotten advice from many people who were saying, yo, think about like your niche. Choose something that you're really an expert on in making the videos and stuff like that, and also try and make your content better instead of repeating what you say, because I really got to take into that into account if I really want to be successful on YouTube. But I think that's going to be the video, and I hope you guys will subscribe. So yeah.